I got for selling me clothes, twopence for selling me blanket. If ever I live for the soldier again, devil shall be the sergeant. Right, ladies and gents, time for a brew and a bit of a thank you there to old Marty Cuthbertson. Over Christmas, I think several of us, he made us a little present of a small little burner, and this burner fits nicely into one of these little silver cups with a lid. I think it was Silver Bear Bushcraft and Keith 0 pence sort of put me onto these. But yeah, I'm going to give you something, got to give it a good old try out. Nice little pouch. Actually, that's Cadoran Island around the bottom there, so that's really nice. It's going to be the first burn on it. A little copy of a Trangia burner. So, no, that's nice. Also, give us the little small, which is ever so handy. You should always really have one of these handy and with you. Is the little windshield. Not sure I'm going to need that today, but I'll keep it handy in case I do. But just, mate, just wanted to say thanks a lot, Marty. Really appreciate it, mate. And I'm going to give it a first burn on a brew here. See how we get on. Now I'm using nail polish remover, because that's £1 for 400 millilitres. Just see how it gives that a go. Right, I'm not going to do just come up with a quick brew, the old plateau, and quick bit of filming. So yeah, it's hard to see the old flame there. And the reason I'm making a brew, because watching one of David Fair's videos there, and just put me in mind of something, because he was doing some cowboy coffee. You know, coffee straight off the belt with no filters, and just give me an idea for a little filter as it goes, and I'll sort of pass that on to yourselves as well as we do it. Oh, I can't get the top off this. Ah, there we go. Oh, that was me cross-threaded it. Either pot will work. And again, we've got some cowboy coffee there. So ladies and gents, we're not going to watch a pot boil, so I'll bring you back to show you my field improvised cowboy coffee filter. And while that pot's boiling, ladies and gents, I just want to say a thank you to Matt Totney Hill. Asked for my address and so forth, and bang, look what turned up. A really comprehensive, personally put together fire kit, Matt. And this is you know, the very top end there, mate. It's got the old American trioxylene. You know, that will get going in any circumstances, mate. Obviously a lighter, daft if you don't carry a lighter. Tea candle, loads of the old swabs with covered in candle wax. Oh, I forget the name of it. Vaseline and cotton wool balls. Sorry about it, ladies and gents. And inside of here, when I was looking at these on eBay, was going to sort of look at the old fireproof matches with the old striker on that there. Nice and orange, because you know, if you do drop it, you don't want to lose it. And that's got a nice screw up lid on that as well. And inside there, you know, you just cut them open and pull all the stuff out inside. One strike with a fire rod and they get going. And stuff we all know and rely on is silver birch bark, and that's all done there, all individually waterproofed. And I just think that's a cracking bit of kit, mate. So I just want to say cheers for that. That will certainly get some use, and really appreciate you thinking of me and sending that to me, mate. And it all goes, packs nicely in and goes on there. All you need to do with that is slip a bit of tape around the top, stop any water ingress, and you've got a fire kit that will start many fires in many inclement conditions. So I really appreciate that, Matt. Thanks a lot, mate. Nice one. Right, ladies and gents, it's nicely bubbling now, so I think the thing to do is drop a nice big teaspoon of our cowboy coffee straight in there. Ooh, after a strong one today, so I'm going to put 2 in there. I will hold it and just give it a quick stir. Oh yes, that's going to be nice and strong. Keep me awake till tomorrow, that will. And the idea of doing this, ladies and gents, 1, well, because I want to brew a bit of posh coffee in the woods, and 2, because I came along and had a little idea. That bubble for a little few minutes there, or a couple of minutes. An improvised field filter. It also has a couple of 3 uses. 1 I'll show you later on, and 2, if you ever need to evade CCTV or be non-identified by CCTV, this little piece of kit, which weighs nothing, probably costs nothing because you can nick it out your missus's knicker drawer, is a good way of having an improvised field filter. So watch this way for a full demonstration of the movement. Alright, ladies and gents, coffee now. Let's add a little brew in there. Here's the old little pot I've been talking about, and here's a little improvised field or cowboy coffee filter. Very, very cheap. Oh, that's nice and bubbling off there. Multiple uses. When it gets a bit gringy, you can just, and see that now, ladies and gents, pair of your wife's tights. Obviously if you want to use clean or dirty ones, that's up to you, but these ones happen to be clean tights. Cowboy filter coffee. Okay, we can just wring that out over there, get rid of all that. Quick swill out in water and she's clean. I'm going to hang her up on my tripod. So ladies and gents, and especially for David Fairs, because he said he couldn't wait to see what I come up with. Cowboy coffee improvised field filter. And for those single guys amongst you, obviously Primark, 3 pairs, about £1 or something daft like that. And joking aside, ladies and gents, there is no grits in there, so it does work. But when you've got that, takes nothing to carry and is a very, very effective first stage water filter. Okay, and if that's all you got, that's going to take the major debris out of any water you got. 1 or 2 other uses, I'll show you one later on, hopefully, just in the spirit of things. So ladies and gents, cowboy coffee, job done. Oh yes, that's very nice. And I'll tell you, if there was grits in there, I'd tell you, but you've just seen it. Barry misses his stockings, and listen up, darling. Put the money in the bag and do as I say, and you go out to see your kids today. Right, ladies and gents, the good, bad, and the ugly. I've drunk this brew, and that's all I've got at the bottom of that. I'll show you. It doesn't matter if there's loads of grits, but there's very few grits on that, so I think that's a job done. And as you can see, as you know, I always do things honestly. Like if there was more in it than that, I'd tell you. So yeah, cowboy coffee, improvised filter. David Fires, job done, mate. It's up to you to do this next. It's got to be your missus's stockings or her tights, mate. All right. So that's a challenge, mate. Take care. Right, ladies and gents, something I've come up here to play with. I mean, the history on this, I saw, well, I think it's the last video I put up, Mike Smith over the covert spot, got himself a really nice, I think it's called Ceylon nylon, the really lightweight tarps. Looking about on the old AliExpress, which is the Chinese version of eBay, and yeah, I spent a lot of time on there having a look about for stuff. I come across this. Now, I ain't going to tell you the price of this till later, but you might think, well, why does Mac Tightwood buy a tarp when you've all seen me make them? Because quite simply, I couldn't make this for the money that I paid for it. So there's your mission, just to hang out on this video and I'll show you this tarp, because it really is a cracking bit of kit for the money, and I genuinely couldn't make it for that money. And it's lightweight. There's just a pot there, just so you can see, and there's my hand, so you see how big it is. Not weighed it, but it's kind of weighs less than a pound, or in and about a pound in weight. It's 3x3, but I'll stick it up. That's what it comes in. Nice little drawstring bag. And again, just to keep you watching, ladies and gents, I couldn't make this tarp for the money that I paid for it. But in between while that coffee's brewing up, I'm going to just stick this up, because it's my first opportunity to have a little play about with it. So if you're interested, hang fire and we'll see how it goes. Right, ladies and gents, here we have the tarp I was talking about. That's it in its what I call distant view. AliExpress. Couldn't buy the material for what I paid for this. It's a nice sort of earthy brown colour. It has got the orange strip around it. Oh, an extremely well made tarp. I can't believe I got this for the money. So as I always do, if I come across a good little result there, I always sort of pass it on. It's 3x3 Cylon. It's ripstop. It's robustly made, and as you can see there, set up. It would make a very nice sort of hammocking tarp. But what I'm also thinking, because Mike Smith sort of brought it up, is all you guys that have got the Land Rovers and so forth, or the big TP tents, this would make a brilliant, cheap but durable admin tarp, you know, to go over the side of your vehicles, so you do your cooking and all that underneath. It has got a bit of orange around the side, but you know, if you want to be that sort of covert, then you probably need to find a better space, or actually cam your basher up anyway. If that bothers me too much, I can just get a bit of brown paint, you know, spray paint, and go around the edges and just break up that outline. But ladies and gents, yeah, Mac Tightwood bought one because I can't make it that cheap, so I'll bring it in closer for a better look at that. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you the price. Right, ladies and gents, here I've just set up a simple ridge line, couple of press-set knots, and David Fairs he always insists I use the old toggles there, which is a good idea. I just want to show you how this is made, ladies and gents. Proper military grade webbing, eyelets, look at that sewing all the way down. That's where the join line is, and it's waterproofed inside. It's got a seam sealer, the tape, and again, I'm not that arsed about the orange, but just want to show you how well it's made. I mean, that's tightwood quality and some more. Military grade this, and every single tie out point has got a reinforcement sewn in. As you can see there, look, there is nothing. And when we look closely at the material, hopefully it's going to show up. It's the ripstop material, very, very lightweight. Again, found this while browsing AliExpress, and just while we're on that AliExpress, you've got to watch out. Don't buy the first one you see, because yesterday I just an item, nothing bushcraft related, I wanted a watch, and I saw one I really wanted. That's just a design, and I nearly bought it, but I flicked on a couple of pages and I got it for nearly 20 quid less. So there was this same tarp. I'll tell you the price, but let your eyes be your guide first before I tell you how much. And there was somebody else selling it for, I think it was £58. So be careful on the old AliExpress. Little tip for you. Go through a few pages, and don't just buy the first item that you see. But as you see, all the tie-out points, one on the corners, one on the top, all the way along here. There's been no expense spared. It is a really well made tarp. There's only the one sew line, and that's along the top, but it's got tie-out point, you know, there's 4 or 5 along one side. And I'll bring you in to have a look underneath it, just to give you an idea of how decent it is. And again, you'll see every single one tie-out point's been reinforced, including the top. And as we can see there, some pretty good damn seam sealing on that seam that runs down there. Nothing's getting in that sucker. So ladies and gentlemen, the point you've been waiting for, I found this on AliExpress, because you know I make tarps, I don't buy them, but as I say, let your eyes be your guide on this one. Cracking little tarps, very lightweight, comes in a cracking bag. It's also got another bag as well, which I'll show you if I remember. And I got this for under 38 quid, if I remember rightly. I'll try and drop the link into it, but it was 28 quid. Already passed the link on to Mike Smith, I believe. because for 28 quid, 30 quid for a tarp, it'll be brilliant for one, the original use of a tarp, like to keep you dry, and two, just for you know, putting up the side of your vehicles and so forth, because this is really robust. I mean, you've seen the stitching, you've seen the actual tie-out points, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is quality. And again, doesn't bother me. I would prefer it not to be orange along the sides, but again, if you were somewhere and you want to be rescued, it is a little bit high vis, but you can see, just spray a bit of paint down there if you just wanted to break up that outline, which I may do, I don't know, I'm not that fussed. But yeah, but 28 quid for a tarp like this, you're having a laugh, ladies and gents. I couldn't even buy the material. So I hope that's of use to you. I'll drop the link in. As I say, if I ever have a little result, I don't keep it to myself. Good bit of kit, cheap as chips, pass it on, so those of you that want it can go and have a look and make your own decisions. Obviously I do not have any affiliation with this company, I do not own shares in this company, and they are no idea. I am actually just doing a little look-see at their product, but it's cheap as chips. Like I say, the company's name, well, the people that make it seem to be, there's a free soldier, might help you search. But yeah, ladies and gents, on the last word there, that thing goes in that little, the rear pouch there with all my peg kit, the lot. It packs up really small, lightweight. I'll stick it on the scales when I get home, and I'll drop it in some text. But yeah, that's my first little play about it. Next time I'm out, when I've got more time, I'm losing light now, I'm just gonna set this up as a TP, all the different variations that you can do on it. But yeah, for a tarp, 28 quid, I don't think you can sort of better that, because I certainly couldn't make one, ladies and gents. So no worries, not very bushcrafty this little chat in the old woods, but at least I got myself out for a few hours. Dog needed a long run, and guess what, so did I. It's only been a brew and a chat in the old woods, but I've got 6 more days to do, then I've got 12 days off, and yeah, hopefully trying to fit in a weekend there with the old Iceni crew, and sort of do a 2-day out somewhere. And there's Mr. Harper. Mr. Harper! Harper! What's that? Is that rabbits? Rabbits! He's loved it up here. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, so I'm going to pack up now, leave no trace, and be gone. Alright, and thank you, Mrs. Mac, for your tights and the bushcraft cookies. Both have been enjoyed. Right, ladies and gents, again, thank you for watching my films, and take care and be safe, everybody. Oh, ladies and gents, just before I forget, just wanted to give a little shout out to Ginger Bruce, runs the MTFU group, Facebook page, and the group. He's having a sub giveaway now. I traditionally just kind of don't do the sub giveaways. I did have a good idea, Bruce, I think we talked about that, and that may still be on the cards though, mate. Though what I originally wanted to do, when I explained it to my missus, she went absolutely Garrity, mate, you know, proper, yeah, you know, you have to listen to it, because it's all about being cold and can you start a fire. Now I think I'll try and find his video and link to his video. What Ginger Bruce is giving away, cracking bit of kit. It's a handmade, what I would describe as a cookery, but it's like a cookery on steroids. He's handmade it. Why he wants to gift it, I'm just gobsmacked anyway, mate. It's unfair, Bruce, because I don't do the sub giveaways, mate. But for me to enter, but I'm certainly like the idea. All you got to do is get your hands cold, so you're proper freezing, and then with your existing fire kit, make fire in 4 different ways out your kit, and it's as simple as that. It can be done in the back garden. The cookery, man, you just got to have a look at it anyway. I'll link to his video so you can see it. I'll tell you what, it's a brilliant bit of kit, beautiful sheath on it. I'll tell you what, you know, a Klingon warrior, if they saw that, they'd get a fat on, mate. I tell you what, it's a brilliant bit of kit. So it's Wild Ginger Bruce, and he's doing a sub giveaway. Little bit of support there if you can, because I think you're going to like that knife. And what he's also asking you to do is to practice your existing skills anyway, like, so that's a good idea there, Bruce, and just cheers for that, mate. I have got a little idea, mate, a reduced scale of what I originally thought of, and I hope to get that done in some time, mate, but it would just be like a little how-to, and I'll try and do it in jest rather than me doing an actual, you know, VR entering the competition. But to everybody that does, and whoever ends up with that big knife, mate, I tell you what, that's a cracking bit of kit, brew. So you know, little small mention in dispatches there, mate, for giving that away, because that's a quality bit of kit, mate, and it's handmade, but it's beautiful. And like, as I said there, ladies and gents, when you see this thing, I tell you what, if you was a Klingon warrior, you'd get a big fat on seeing this. Anyway, have a little look at his videos, and if you get a chance, go and do a quick VR for him. Take care.